Welcome back, team. So in this particular session, first we need to clear our pending part, that is Front Door Premium integration with the App Service. Okay, let's clear this one, how this particular part works. All right, go to the portal. Go to the portal and just go to the global search. Under the global search, please click on Front Door. Okay. Let me make what are the screen you guys are seeing at the moment, so that I can understand is there any lag is coming to them. Okay. So alright, so Front Door is the one exactly. Just go there, just click on the Front Door. Now click on the create button, team. There comes, I think you can see Azure Front Door quick create is fine. Just go there and just continue to create. The specialty team. So the moment when you create this one, you can see an option called Premium here. Please take a note of this. And especially I'm just going for our resource group, which we will go for -22. I'm just taking our resource group, which is existing one. And I'm just taking here FD-Premium. Okay, that's the name I'm just forwarding here, team. Just take a note. Standard we cleared already. Let's go for the premium model. This is a Front Door endpoint name. Just copy this one and just paste over here. Okay. And origin type is the one which is a backend one, and that's why I'm just selecting the app services. Under the app services, we need to select your app service, which is there already. I'm just selecting that one. On top of it, here you can think one thing, especially. Okay, the free and shared SKUs are not allowed to create a private link. Just a moment. Why I'm getting this one? Okay, just a moment. Just a moment.
Is that because of the web app is free or something?
There is a possibility. There is a possibility. Yeah, the free and yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah, so the problem here is team. So what are the app service we have, team? Okay, I think there is a problem here. Absolutely correct. Okay, let's go for that particular portal one more time. So in the portal, I have created the app service which is running on the free model. I think that is the point exactly. It is not allowing you to go for the networking option. Okay, so let's go there. Let's upgrade. Let's scale up our infrastructure. This is what your app service primary one. If you notice, the pricing model which you are running here is you can check one thing here. The app service plan. Click on the app service plan, team. If you click on the app service plan, there you can see a pricing plan is the F1 means it's a free one. Okay. Let's scale up the infrastructure, team. Click on the scale up. Just come here. So there you can see an option or what exactly the option you are really preferred. Basically you can go for that. Confidently you can go for that. I'm just going for one of the model. I think I'm just selecting the basic B2 for now. Just select the basic B2, click on upgrade. It will take just few seconds only. This is what is scaling up our infrastructure also. Just upgrade, it got upgraded. So now what exactly we need to do? Let's double check this one under the overview. We just come back to the overview. It's B2. That's clear. Now go back to your Front Door. Especially what are the Front Door you selected? Even if you reselect also, this particular thing will not be changed. What you need to do, you need to reload the screen, team. That's the only option left over us. Okay, just reload the screen. So you need to fill the values one more time. Okay, fill the values one more time. It's not about reselection. Just reload the screen. Okay. Okay, click on the continue to create Front Door. Just come here, team. There is a resource group which you can say -22. That's all right. Go for the name. Just giving the FD-Premium. Select the premium model. Now you just come here, team. I'm just giving endpoint name as the same thing, FD-Premium only. As part of this one, I'm selecting app services. So app services, you just come here, just select your app service. See, it got enabled, team. Okay, that's good. So now just click on this enable private link service. That's fine. Reason I just want to deploy this one to any reason, whatever you are just thinking, you just go there and deploy. Also not an issue. Okay, I'm just trying to deploy the nearby one. Okay, that is more than enough. I have one more nearby East Asia. I'm just deploying here. Target sub-resource, please double check this option. Why sites only the only option is getting displayed. I just asked you to check. Please double check this one here. And go for the rest. Sorry, request message. There I'm just giving one request message as my request. Okay, my request. And caching and WAF you can ignore for now. Or X project we can see these there options. Go for the review and go for the create. Now you just created a friend door with the premium model. You have seen already in one of our previous session, so that's why I just quickly create this one. Okay. See what is happening now. So whenever you created the friend door premium, right team? Friend door premium. So friend door premium with one of the app services. Okay. What exactly the changes are happening here? So especially team, the firstly, what exactly the thing will happen here is under the app service there is one particular private endpoint will be created. Okay, that is the thing you need to take a note. Okay, you go for the app service, Azure App Service. Azure App Service, you need to be very clear on this. Azure App Service. Yeah, just take this one, Azure App Service. What is a friend door? Yeah, I think it's been hidden. Okay, alright. So this is what exactly you are trying to create. Okay. So when the friend door premium is trying to make a private link connection to this app service, that particular private link connection is supported by a private endpoint at the app service. That is what we are going to see now. Just come here, let the deployment happens. You just come back to your app service. This is what your app service, right? I come back to the app service. You go back to the app service networking section. If you notice the networking section, there must be an entry, especially under the networking section. This is the private endpoint. Point to be noted. At the moment, you are seeing a public IP for your web app. Okay, you need to take a note of this one. See, at the moment, I am just seeing only one inbound address. That is what exactly the public IP being assigned to this particular web app is 21.1.9.16.41 being assigned by Azure, not by us. Close there to the private endpoint team. There you can see an entry. Yes, I'm seeing one entry. Description is my request. Exactly the same request I just sent from the friend door. Just come here, select this option team. Once you select this option, click on approve. Once you select that particular thing and click on approval, that is more than enough. Where endpoint connection failed, cannot find operation name with the 3982. Just wait for a while. Maybe the particularly, oh, okay, friend door is ready. Friend door is ready. That's good. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's read the message one more time. Approving the private endpoint connection or whatever the ID. Approving private failed, cannot find the operation with the name. Cannot find the operation with the name. Okay. Let's try now. Let's try now, team, because the friend door also got created. Okay. Just select this one. Oh, it's already went to approving state. Maybe the only possible case here is because the friend door was under creation at the same time you are trying to give an approval. That could be the only reason. I think it is under approving state. Let's wait for a few seconds. I think it will be approved. Okay. Now the moment when it's get approved, team, what exactly the changes we are going to see? The first and foremost thing, first change is what are the app service we are noticing at this moment. That particular public IP will be turned to the private IP. See, it's already moved out. Okay, public IP already moved out and the private IP is displayed here. That's the first thing. And the second interesting fact, if this particular web app been allocated with a private IP, it is not easy for a public user to hit your app service. That is not easy, team. So to make it possible, what exactly we need to do? That is what Friend Door Premium is doing. So the Friend Door Premium is already formed a very good connection with your app service. This particular connection is completely within the virtual network. Now you know one thing, right? I just want to keep one particularly this particular thing here. So what exactly the thing happened, I will tell. So this is the virtual network which been allocated by Azure. Okay, which been allocated by the Azure. So what exactly they are doing with this virtual network? In the virtual network, they have allocated an IP address for your app service. So they just bring this particular app service into the virtual network. At the same time, you know Friend Door is a public component. You know that. It's a public component. What they are doing, they formed a VNet integration in between. So what does it mean? So when a public component is there and the private component is there, if you want to connect these two things together, what you can do, you can form a VNet integration. What exactly the VNet integration means? VNet integration means a person can come to the friend door. From there, he can enter into the virtual network. That is the possibility exactly the VNet integration will provide. So I'm just highlighting this particular thing. Whatever the arrow I just highlighted. So this is the one. Just assume this is doing the VNet integration also. if you form a VNet integration, meaning that though it's a public component, it can communicate with a private component. That is the power exactly it will get. The same thing Azure is doing at the background. So when you form this particular private endpoint specially team, okay, let's go back here. So what exactly the thing happened at this? What exactly things happened at the app service first? So your public IP turned to the private IP. That's awesome. Just go for the overview. Now you can see team default domain. So there is a default domain, right? Click on this default domain. The moment when I click on the default domain, I'm seeing this particular default domain is up and running. But there is no content. Okay, fine. Content will come with the deployment only. Don't worry on that team. Don't worry on that. But now once you are here team, once you are here under the configuration, okay, under the configuration, what exactly you need to perform one particular change team. Let me tell you what is, under the network, not under the configuration. Under the network, you need to perform one particular change. So here, if you go to the private endpoint, which got on, it is throwing a message to you. Access restriction settings allow access from the public networks. The security provided the private endpoint will not be satisfied. See, what is the objective of the private endpoint here? The private endpoint, what the objective here is, so whatever the app service you are seeing, right team, whatever the app service you are seeing here, right, this particular app service can be accessed very securely from your front door. That is what exactly our goal. So if you use the front door standard, we are getting a problem. That is, a man in the middle, a person, this particular person can hit this particular app service also directly if you use the front door standard. But the problem, what exactly the issue you are getting, by using Front Door Premium, you can solve this particular case team. Okay, someone unmuted, sir. Please, can you please be unmute? Please. I'll give you a chance to raise questions if you have anything, don't worry. So the Front Door Premium, what exactly this Front Door Premium will do? Front Door Premium will form a private link with the app service, right? Private link with the app service, so that your communication from front door to app service is completely private. No man in the middle. This person cannot hit this app service directly. That is not possible from now. That's exactly the advantage you are getting here. Okay, you may get one more question. Okay, if the front door standard case, front door standard model I'm talking about. So front door standard means there is no VNet. So that is only the thing. Okay, there is no VNet means a front door standard. So now in the front door standard case, is there any way to whitelist our front door at the app service so that I cannot allow this particular person to hit this app service directly? Repeating again, is there any way to whitelist a front door ID or front door name at the app service so that I cannot allow this person to hit the app service? Yes, you can do that. That is the one of the option which we placed as part of our architecture discussion also. See, whitelisting the FD at the app service, okay? That is what exactly one of the options for us. I will show that how exactly you need to do. But for now, to clear the FD premium concept, the firstly, it is telling you, please disable the public access. Let's go back to the public access. This is what access restriction is talking about. Go to access restriction team. Here, please go there and just switch off the public access. Just uncheck this one. Just save it so that public cannot access your app service anymore. This cannot be accessed. So now I'm just going back to the overview so that I will give you the endpoint. You just give it a try and try to access the same team so that you will get an idea. Okay, I'm just copying the link to you. I don't see the chat box again. Okay, you guys can ask the visual path to enable the chat box team. Okay, this is very difficult for me sometimes to chat with you. Okay, all right. So this is the endpoint. Now we'll try to access this endpoint. So if you see the 403, forbidden is coming. Okay, 403 forbidden is coming. So you are getting this one because a man in the middle cannot access your app service. That is the reason, team. All right. Now let's try the same thing from our front door. We have a front door endpoint, right? You just come back here, team. This is what our front door endpoint. Let's try to access in the place of 403. I'm trying to access the front door endpoint. Let's try to access. this is what our, no, sorry, I think I have not copied well. I think I'm just still pasting this app service one only. Just a second. So you need to copy this one, team. Okay, you need to copy this one. Just come here, just paste over there. This is the friend door one. You just paste it over there. See, now I'm seeing the response. I'm seeing the response on the app service. But if I try to hit the app service directly, I will get the 403 forbidden. Point to be noted. 403 forbidden when I hit the app service. But when I hit the friend door, I'm seeing the response exactly. So the process is proved here. So the friend door premium is giving you some secure connection between the friend door and the app service. But at the same time, all the clients cannot pay such an amount, $330 on the friend door every month. So usually what they will do, or they will think, they will ask you, is there any option where we can lock the friend door and the app service? Is there any option? That is what exactly this one. That is what exactly this one. Is there any option to lock the friend door with the app service? So meaning that no man in the middle to hit this particular app service. That is what exactly they are asking. To do this one, team, is of course we can sort out this case also. To do this one, what exactly we need to do? Let's go to app service. Whatever the app service you have, you just come here, team, and go to this networking section. Just a second. I'm just recollecting the option. Just a second. Yeah, all right, team. Yeah, here is the option. Team. So what exactly we need to do? You need to come to this particular screen. There you are placed the access restriction. Completely, you switched off the access for public, right? Please enable that one. And you can write the condition very clearly, saying that take an add rule. Now I'm just telling FD whitelisting. Okay, you can say FD whitelist. So what exactly you're doing, you're whitelisting your friend door. Here you can give any priority, that is fine. I'm just giving the priority as 100. You can give any priority. Just go for the IPv4. It is asking you, please enter your IP address. If you know your friend door IP address, you can add here. Otherwise, you can go for service tag option. There is one option called service tag. Select the service tag. When you select the service tag, you can see the service tag, one of the option as a friend door. You can go there and search Azure Front Door Backend. Please select this Azure Front Door Backend. So your service is acting as a backend for the Azure Front Door. That's why I'm just selecting Azure Front Door Backend. And also there is one more option also. So you can still see a few things. It is asking OX Azure FDID. If you want, you can whitelist your FDID also. What is FDID? FDID is referring your friend door ID. Whatever the ID your friend door is consisting of. For example, if you go to the friend door, there you are seeing one option called FDID, friend door ID. So this particular option you can copy here and you can go back here and you just give this option here, team. Okay, that's all. If you do this one, whatever the thing I just prepared for you, if you add a rule, you have whitelisted friend door very clearly at the app service. Instead of going for FD premium, you can still go for this option. So that if any cases, for example, what exactly you are telling, if any unmatched rule is coming, means it will deny. But if you match, it will allow the traffic. That is exactly the thing you did here. Okay, team. I will do this one more time after a few minutes here with the FD standard. Okay, that is what our architecture is talking about, right? Let me prove the same thing with the FD standard so that you will get a very good idea. I don't want to disturb that whitelisting with the FD premium, because FD premium is already there with the private endpoints by enabling the private endpoints all and the public access disabling, right? So let's not disturb that. Let's keep that one as it is. We will keep this whitelisting part. We will discuss in few minutes. Don't worry on that with FD standard. So let's focus on the FD premium. So FD premium, that is all exactly about the FD premium, team. So that is exactly the secured connection you will get in between friend door and the app service. Thank you for the session. See you in the next part.